Guess who's back? It's your boy Art, my sidekick Blow. We got a special edition today. We might run 2 hours today, okay? We just wanted to get started because we got a lot to talk about. We ain't been here in a couple of weeks, and for everybody who was wanting us to be here, hey, our apologies, okay? We've just been inundated with a lot of different things. We got a good topic tonight. The topic is what's different now? And what we mean by what's different now is that it's a lot of people changing their minds now. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people changing their minds about who they want in charge of them. Okay, uh, they trying to figure out what happened. We got a few videos we gonna show y'all. Y'all know how this go. Like and share the page. You know what I'm saying? Put your cash apps up. Y'all know how we do this. We got some questions we gonna ask tonight. I'm gonna let Blow handle it for now.
You already know it's time to tell the truth. Give us a call, 704-449-6563. Again, 704-449-6563. Share. If you share the video or you call in, you will get a cash app. Just as simple as that, man. It's time to tell the truth. Tonight's episode of Time to Tell the Truth, we're talking about what's the difference now.
Yeah.
A lot of people starting to wake up to a lot of this stuff me and Art been talking about. I mean, I guess sometimes you got to learn for yourself, man. You know, your mama tell you to stay away from the stove. It's hot. You still want to get close and touch it for yourself,
Absolutely.
before you realize that it's really hot. So I guess a lot of people waking up now. I guess we ain't the only coons no more. I guess there's a lot of coons.
Yeah.
There's a lot of coons out here now that's waking up to the fact that Biden and Harris wasn't the answer to the problem.
Exactly. And they finally waking up to understand that basically they've been tricked.
Yes.
Can we put it that way? Can we put it real blunt that we got tricked? We got to do. Most people, and me and Blow, we ain't mad at nobody, upset because we were there too.
Yeah.
But something changed our mind. Something made a difference. Something changed our mind. Something we saw. Something we learned. Something we done. It ain't. We just didn't get up one day and say our mind has changed. We changed our mind because of something happened that we saw, or something didn't right, or something wasn't right with what we saw. And that's a fact. That's a part of what we got going on today.
And the thing I respect about it more than anything is that you could just be real and keep it 100 and say, you know what, y'all was right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We haven't been right about everything that we say, but a lot of the time, for the most part, we don't want people to lose the sight of we are black. Exactly. And we do love our people. Exactly. And we wouldn't be trying to lead you astray.
Exactly.
And some people would try to put on us.
Well, it's a lot of people that lead people astray. I mean, it's a lot of our people that lead people astray.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of our people that lead people astray, and they don't even know they're leading people astray. See, now that's one part of it.
And the other part could be that a lot of us don't realize that we've been led astray.
That's right.
As black people in this country, a lot, for the most part, we feel like somebody owes us something. So anytime somebody present a gift or saying that somebody holding you down, we feel like you're owed in this country. I can see how that could ring bells or resonate with us as a culture.
Exactly. Me too. But the fact and the true fact of the matter is nobody's going to give you nothing. You're going to have to earn it. So if we sitting back waiting on somebody to give us something and we mad because ain't nobody gave us nothing, then that's a problem. And the real situation is we see people giving people stuff right now, and we still ain't getting nothing. That's a problem. And I think the most heartbreaking thing for us today is we see all these illegals coming in and they get stuff, and you've been hollering for stuff and they ain't never got it.
And then my thing is, the people that you put in charge that are willingly giving to everybody else is the people that tell you that they feel like you are owed something.
Right, exactly. Yeah, they tell you owe something, but you never get it. That part. I think that's part of what's done changed out here in our culture right now, in our society, and what's continuing to change. I think it's getting harder and harder for them to hide what's really going on because more and more people are starting to see it. I applaud you if you have started to see that it's something wrong. Because the one thing that I do hate is for somebody to come up and tell me, well, just get some more of what I've been getting, and it's okay. Do you see what I'm saying? If I get Barack Obama up there saying, okay, we need 4 more years of what we got, I feel like he ain't got my best interest in mind.
No, he definitely don't have my best interest in mind.
That's a
I
problem.
mean, it's one thing for somebody to tell you something. It's another thing to see it for yourself. Seeing is believing in my world. You
Absolutely.
can tell me anything, but if you show me different, I don't want to hear nothing what's coming out your mouth.
Absolutely.
And I've seen $4 gases. I done seen they can go $9 big fish sandwiches at Captain D's. Man, the
Yeah.
joke of $4, man. You know what I mean? I mean, this
Yeah.
is just stuff that's going on in real life. And then you got the ones that's gonna say, "Oh well, what that got to do with the president?"
Right.
Everything is higher.
Exactly.
Everything is higher.
Exactly. That's got a lot to do with the president.
Yes.
That's got a lot to do with policies for people that know policy. And me and Blow recognize that a lot of people are not in our position. A lot of people don't have the time during the week to sit there and go through this material and look at this material and figure out what's true, what's false, what's indifferent. We get that. But if you're getting your sources from CNN, ABC, Fox News, all of that,
The Breakfast Club,
the Breakfast Club, all this stuff, you're getting bad information. And they want you to get this bad information. At one point we could say, well, the media would never tell that lie. Yes, they would tell a lie. Yeah. They would tell a lie just as quick as anything, because these days everybody are bought off. But there are some independent sources out here that you can actually get the news from, and you can go verify it.
I've seen. I think, to be honest with you, I think some of the news sources starting to wake up. Well, I'm gonna say. I seen an episode. I seen the guy from the Young Turks talking to somebody the other day, and he's starting to wake up.
Well,
he's starting to wake up. Well, to the most part, they are influenced and they are bought. They are bought. Right. But it comes to a certain point where if I say wasn't gas cheaper when this person was in charge, you can't tell that lie.
Yeah.
I mean, it's certain questions that you have to answer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Truthfully. Yeah. I mean, everybody know that we wasn't in war.
Yeah.
And let's take the war thing a step further. I think people just say, oh, well, United States ain't in war. Let's look at exactly what war is. War is just us shelling out money to the powers that are the tanks, all the bomb shells, all the bullets, all the guns, all the drones, all the planes.
Exactly.
That's where money go when we're in war. Yeah. When we're not in war, that kind of money is not going out.
Right, exactly.
And the people that are for war are the same people that are making $75,000 $150,000 a year and got $20 million houses.
Right. And got money coming back in from those same people, that actually benefiting, like the weapons manufacturers.
And that's called, and that's what you call a special interest.
Exactly. And people are starting. I mean, you can't tell me to go out there and say vote for somebody that don't mean me no good, because I'm gonna take it that you don't mean me no good.
Yeah, well, exactly.
I'm gonna take it that you don't mean me, because that ain't no good for me.
I mean, but not only do they not mean me no good, they don't mean the kids no good.
Right.
They definitely don't mean God no good.
Right.
I mean, these people are just done with God. I mean, they're just whole lot block you out, boy. You like to give things to God, they'll take all that down.
Yeah, they sure would. Just like they did the quarterback.
Yeah, the football player.
Yeah, they took all that down when he mentioned God. It was over. But we got a video we're gonna show you how, and we want to know what changed.
Yeah, what's different now?
What's different now between this guy then and this guy now?
I mean, this is you can't make this stuff up.
No, you sure can't.
All right, here we go.
So get a load of this. Just in, Snoop Dogg says he now has nothing but love and respect for Donald Trump. This is from Colin Rugg. Wow. The comments came during an interview with The Times. Donald Trump, he ain't done nothing wrong to me. He has done only great things for me. Snoop specifically pointed to how Trump pardoned the co-founder of his first label, Michael Harris. So I have nothing but love and respect for Donald Trump. The statement is complete 180 after Snoop Dogg made a music video in 2017 appearing to shoot Trump. So there they are. They're all buddy-buddy. So
go ahead.
Now, what changed between Snoop Dogg in 2017 and 2024? Did he see something? Did something happen? What changed for Snoop Dogg? Something changed.
Well, I think it's just Snoop Dogg keeping it 100. I think it's Snoop Dogg being exactly who he is. I think that Snoop Dogg being doing the same thing Arthur Blow would do. I think if I hate Donald Trump and I don't like Donald Trump, and you've been locked up for 30 years, in the last day of his presidency, before he go out with just, with just a last flurry of power, he just say, I'm gonna let Art go and 96 other people that's been locked up for 30 years and the crime don't fit the time.
Right. Okay. I get it. Okay, but what about you pretending to shoot me with an AK years before?
I think everybody have a light bulb moment, and everybody's entitled to a light bulb moment.
I got you.
Different things cause a light bulb moment.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Okay, I get it. I get
I
it.
think everybody have a right to a light bulb moment. I tell everybody about mine all the time.
Yeah, and I tell them about mine all the time. We all have different moments and times that we wake up and really see things for what they are. And that's what me and Blow try to give you all the time. We try to give you light bulb moments. We try to give you things that can think about it. It's something that somebody will say that'll give you a moment. It's something somebody will do that give you a moment and say, well, wait a minute. We're gonna do it this way. We're gonna try it that way. You know.
All right, if you're watching right now, hit the share button. Share, throw your cash app up. We're gonna send something out to you right now. Hit the share button, throw your cash app up.
Yeah. And hit the share button, like and share the page. We definitely gonna get some cash apps out to you today. We ain't changed nothing from before.
Nope.
So that's the thing. So right now, our topic for today hasn't changed. What's the difference? We want to know what's the difference for you. If you over here looking right now at this, we want you to either call in at 704-449-6563 or either put it in the comments section. We want to know what's different now than it was a year ago. We want you to keep it 100. We want people that actually had a light bulb moment, okay, to say, well, doggone, this is what happened. Now I see the light.
Yep.
We have a lot of people out here. We got a lot of people be joining the show. They tell us that they had a moment, but me and Blow, we don't expect you to tell me, well, I was wrong, this, that, and the other, because we know what's going on. We know some people don't want to say it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
They don't want to keep it 100. This show is called Time to Tell the Truth, and that's what we want you to do. Just tell the truth.
Yep. Like I said, my light bulb moment was I told Art, I said, Art, man, you know what, man? I don't like Trump. I think he's a racist. I mean, what kind of person to stand up there and say it's good people on both sides when you clearly could tell those people marching up there with the tiki torches is racist white men?
Yeah.
But I had just the same voice told Art just a couple minutes ago, if he go out and do the most heinous crime ever, I'm still gonna say free Art because that's my partner, and I know that he's not a bad person at heart to me.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? And we all experience this all the time, man.
Yeah.
We all got cousins, nephews, friends, people that do make bad decisions, bad choices.
Yeah.
And go to jail for it. We want them out.
Yeah.
Whether they right or they wrong.
Exactly. We want them out. They not bad people to us.
Nope.
I ain't never did Blow wrong. Blow gonna be the first one down there with a sign say free Art. No, whether I capitated 5 or 6 people or not.
Yep. And then you're looking at the victim family. That man is a work of the devil. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
And they want him down for life and something.
Exactly.
So it's good people on both sides.
On both sides of the thing. That's what I told people, even during the Black Lives Matter. You go down there, they burning down buildings. Everybody wasn't burning the building down. Everybody wasn't down there to burn the buildings down. Some people were down there to legitimately protest. Yep. Whatever they felt like they needed to protest. But they wasn't down there to break out people's windows, burn down buildings, kill the police in there protecting the place. They wasn't down for that. So it was some good people down there.
Yeah, if you're watching right now, hit the share button. We'll see your cash app. Hit the share button, throw your cash app up. We're talking about what's the difference.
Right.
If you're out there watching, you had a light bulb moment to make you feel like the party that we voted in 4 years ago was the wrong decision, and you had a light bulb moment. We want to know what's the difference between now and then.
Exactly. We just showed you Snoop Dogg. We just showed you that he had some type of light bulb moment. And it's not only Snoop Dogg had a light bulb moment. Waka Flocka had a light bulb moment. Yep. It's a lot of celebrities that's having these moments. What's causing this? Why are people starting to look and say, well, wait a minute. Blow, is it the economy? Is it all the migrants coming in? Is it the people that men and women's sports?
I think it's the same thing we always talking about. The reason why we say that mama and grandma and them was wrong. I think it's just the information. Yeah. I think in the past people couldn't look at their phone and see that migrants is getting $6,000.
Right.
I don't think people could see that they was getting staying in rooms $700 a week,
night, yeah.
a night, a
Yeah.
week rooms.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think people knew this information. I don't think they knew that all these people flew over. They flew all these people over from Afghanistan and giving them Visa cards with money on them and letting them leave.
Right.
Now, how you gonna let the same people that's over there screaming "Death to America"? You gonna fly them over here, give them money, and then don't even make them stay on the base? They can just leave
and walk around and do anything and get in the community.
Go to Home Depot and try to look up the ingredients for something to blow something up.
It's crazy. You know, we have to start looking, but we want people to experience this. The more people that experience it, the better off we are as a community. Like I said, I believe it's a lot of good Black people out there that's so misinformed, so they don't know no better. They really want to help our people. They want to help Black people. They really want to help everybody. I know a lot of people want to help everybody, but their intentions are good, but they're misinformed on the information.
I think us as people, I think we overthink a lot of stuff. I don't think it's as hard as they make it seem like it is. A lot of people say, well, we can't do this because this will happen. You will never know.
Exactly.
You will never know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, we won't try nothing, man. We
Right.
won't try to put 10 cents together.
Sure won't.
We won't try the simplest stuff as that. We can't acquire one piece of land.
Right.
I mean, we can't do nothing.
Well, I'm just saying, out of all the money, people and all the money that Blacks got, we don't have not one grocery store. I always say that. We have no grocery store chain, man. You know how much money could be generated off of grocery store chains? You don't have to go nowhere else to get all your stuff. You can get it all at the grocery store like everybody else do. Why do everybody have a grocery store but us? I don't understand that.
I mean, we got all these people go around to tell everybody the food ain't no good, this and that and the third. You know how cheap it is for seeds?
Yeah, exactly.
You know how much seeds you can buy for $100?
Yeah.
I mean, this is just the stuff, like I said, we don't practice what we preach as a culture.
Yeah, exactly. So we need to start practicing what we preach. You know, we need to start practicing what we preach all the time. So, you know, with that being said, we got another video. We're going to show.
Yeah, we got a couple different videos.
Yeah, we got a few more videos. Let's show them that Snoop Dogg for the ones that wasn't in there one more time.
Okay, cool. I got you.
Yeah, and you know, and see what happened with him. Why did he change his mind? He definitely changed it.
So get a load of this. Just in, Snoop Dogg says he now has nothing but love and respect for Donald Trump. This is from Colin Rugg. Wow. The comments came during an interview with The Times. Donald Trump, he ain't done nothing wrong to me. He has done only great things for me. Snoop specifically pointed to how Trump pardoned the co-founder of his first label, Michael Harris. So I have nothing but love and respect for Donald Trump. The statement is complete 180 after Snoop Dogg made a music video in 2017 appearing to shoot Trump. So there they are. They're all buddy-buddy. So just because a politician did something for you personally, now you like them?
Yeah.
I guess that's how it's supposed to work.
Yeah. It said, is it supposed to work like that? No, but it might. I mean, you know, you never had nobody to do anything for you either way.
Either way.
So if somebody finally do something for you, that might be your light bulb moment. You might be having that moment right then. I mean, you know.
I mean, we got know-it-all people that say the president can't let nobody out of jail. Can't nobody do this. Can't nobody do that. The president ain't got that kind of power.
Right.
And we always want to discount. Yeah, we do. We always want something given.
Yeah, exactly.
We want something for free.
Yeah, we sure do. And that's the problem. Stop looking for a handout and really start getting together and getting something done.
I mean, stop looking out for a handout for the person that ain't gonna give you nothing. And then the person that said they gonna give you something that it might give to you, you don't even want it from them.
Well, I mean, if we can't start seeing it now, I don't know where we're gonna end up. If you take and say build a wall, and everybody out here, I heard so many Black people criticizing that wall being built. He don't need no money for that wall. He don't need no money to build that. That's a racist. This racist to try to pull up a wall. Now something different about it. Now you don't hear nobody say it. Now you hear people talking about a wall or put up something or stop the influx. When somebody was trying to do something, you didn't want to hear it. See, that's the problem in this country. Because somebody tricked you who told you that wall was racist Okay, let's start right there, bro.
The same way
Who told you that wall was racist?
Well,
I want to know that answer.
Well, the same people that told you that Make America Great Again had something to do with desegregation
Yeah, I'm just saying.
and Jim Crow.
Yeah, who told you that putting up a wall was racist? That's all I heard. I mean, see, you see how you can have a light bulb moment in just that one sentence, in that just one statement? Do you see how somebody manipulated you to think that putting up a wall was racist? Somebody manipulated your mind, because that's all I heard out of people, especially black people. Oh, he's racist. He want to put up a wall and keep people out. Yeah, really? Now, what about today? You still think that same wall is racist? When you got people flooding your neighborhoods, they giving all the people that's not on that racist wall getting money, and you not getting money? I'm just saying, keeping them up, kicking your kids out of school, okay, to put them in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We got a video talking about that.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, this stuff.
You can't make it up.
Nope. Here we go. We're going to check this out.
There's some people in your orbit who are either voting for Donald Trump or considering it?
For sure. A lot of my friends are obviously my age, so we're a little younger. We've only voted once, for a president. And Trump is kind of all we know. And they're kind of Trump and Biden. They're like, well, we were broke with Biden. We weren't with Trump. And that's kind of the only thing that I'm hearing over and over again is that, well, Trump, we had money. Well, okay.
All right, guys. So stories like this are why you have people who usually vote Democrat turning to Trump. And the reason why is because people are fed up with the America Last agenda that is being pushed by the Democrats and the establishment. And the America Last agenda is being pushed on a national stage by the illegal immigration crisis that has shown up to these liberal cities, where everybody is saying how Democrats are going out of their way to take care of illegals in ways that they never really have for American citizens. Like, for example, with this story right here, out of New York City, Eric Adams is essentially launching a $53 million program to hand out prepaid credit cards to illegal immigrant families. Now, this in practice really is just food stamps for migrants, okay?
Absolutely. And that's what we're talking about. That's a wake-up moment for some people, evidently a bunch of people, because you just giving handouts.
Well, and then you say that's essentially food stamps. That's still not absolutely true.
No.
Because if you give somebody a debit card, they can spend that on anything.
Exactly.
They can take that to the liquor store. They can take that wherever they want to take it.
Exactly.
Food stamps, you can only spend that on food.
Exactly. So they giving them money just to spend.
$53 million.
Exactly.
I mean, when they ever done that for us? Or the homeless? Not even me. Not even the working people. When have they ever done that for the people that need it?
See, now you're upset about that, but when somebody said they was going to put what, $50 billion, $50 billion into the black community, we threw it away. Why you mad now? I'm just saying, why you get upset now? Somebody was saying Trump now, who was that went up there? Ice Cube went up there, and they said, well, we're going to put $50 billion right into the black community where y'all can get it and use it and get loans and stuff like that. We didn't want that.
Nope.
We didn't want that. We didn't want it. So now they get these $53 million and they got something to say about it. When you could have had billions. You get somebody million. We could have billions. I don't get it. I mean, I'm hoping this leads to somebody's moment tonight. Okay. Somebody's wake up moment. A change is say, well, dog, let me at least listen to this. Let me at least factor it in some kind of way. Bro. Yep. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I don't think y'all want no money, do you? Somebody share the video, throw your cash app up. Yeah. We're gonna see you a couple $.
We're gonna see you something. No, we sure don't. Like and share the page. Call in 704-449-6563.
I mean, comment. I want to get y'all in the conversation. I want to know what's the difference now.
Yeah. Is it a difference? Is it a difference from then to now? And some people might think that it's not a difference, bro.
I mean, I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get how you promise somebody something and then don't deliver, but then you get mad at somebody else who trying to give you something you don't even want to take it.
Man, it's absurd. It is absurd. It's literally absurd to me, the position that we find ourselves in today, okay, in America, the situation we got with all these high prices. Anybody been to a restaurant lately? I'm just saying, in the grocery store, anywhere.
I just want people to pay attention to what's really going on in our culture. Like I'm listening to the radio yesterday, they keep replaying something on the. Did you hear on the radio? They keep replaying something about. They keep talking about something that black people didn't know that they want to tell us. Maybe we didn't hear the story of the 65-year-old white lady that poured a drink over an 11-year-old black boy head last year in Greensboro. Now, my thing with that is, if you go do that, then let's do that. If that's what we're doing, then let's do that.
Right.
And let's talk about the white man that's walking down the street in the black neighborhood minding his business and get jumped on by 7-8 people.
Yeah.
I mean, let's talk about, the black people that's doing the same thing. We do the same thing. What I'm saying is, don't try to make this. It's 2024. This is not 1967, man. And that's what they want us to. They want us to stay stuck in 1967.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. That's dead wrong. If a white lady felt like that was necessary, she didn't hang him up by a tree and set him on fire.
Yeah.
She poured a drink on his head.
Yeah. How old was
11 years old.
How old was she?
65.
65-year-old white lady.
And I'm pretty sure he probably, I ain't gonna speak bad on my people, but I know my people. I'm pretty sure she probably told him to get out of the pool. He probably told her to shut up or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, irregardless, you don't have to do that. Yeah. You don't have to do that. We get it. We get that stuff like this do exist. And if you think it's going to ever just end, but you can't just run around picking a story out so you can make black people mad. But whatever radio station said that, we already can figure that they pretty biased.
Yeah.
Okay. But presenting that story like that and keep wanting to present it. Why they have nothing else to present? When they run out of stuff to present, you know what they present, Flo? Racism.
Yep.
They stick to racism. They're gonna always play that card. That's their trump card, as quote unquote. That's their trump card. Yep. You want to know what trump card is? Trump card is racism.
Yep.
We can always go back to racism and play that card. Why? Because black people gonna get mad about when you say racism. Instead of saying, well, you know what? We can all come together and unite. And guess what? It's more of us that will unite than there are of us that won't unite. Okay, you're gonna always have somebody out there that don't like blacks. You're gonna always have somebody out there that don't like whites. You're gonna always have somebody out there that don't like Asians and any other color, Mexicans. You're gonna have these people, but you're not gonna have as many of these people as you're gonna have the people that want to come together and maybe live together and work out situations together and do things that's better for us as a whole, as all people.
Yep.
That's what me and Blow work for. I talk to a lot of people, and most of the people that I talk to, that I feel like they just angry. They angry about one thing or another. They angry about being in their position that they're in. They're angry about not being able to get ahead like they should, which I agree you can't get, but you can always get ahead.
Yeah.
That's the problem. When you got to give up spirit, Blow.
Well, I don't even think it's a give up spirit.
I do.
It is to a certain extent. I think it's a listening spirit. I think a lot of the information that is repeated from person to person is not based on actually living it. I think it's been based on hearing it. I believe if I hear somebody tell me you got a felony, Blow, you can't get a good job. Before I go get a good job somewhere, I'm gonna tell the next felony that they can't get a good job because they got a felony.
Right.
Before I go out and try to get something going for myself, I'm gonna tell him that he can't get nothing going too.
Yeah, because somebody told you that.
Because somebody told me that.
You didn't actually go out and try. Somebody just told you, and that's the problem. That is a big problem.
Well, that's why we're in the situation where we're in now. Because somebody told you that this man don't like black people and this man like black people. But this man is the one that's shitting on black people, and this the man trying to look out for them. I mean, for the life of me, I ain't been able to understand that much.
No, that's because somebody told them something that they didn't check the information out. And what if somebody would have told you, Blow, you'll never have a good job. You can never be a supervisor of no company if you got a felon. and you don't never try it. I ain't never tried to even get a good job
Exactly.
or ever be a supervisor
Exactly.
or ever do anything. That's what that gives you a give up spirit right there.
Yep.
That's what break you down. That's what give you a spirit of giving up, hopelessness, and helplessness.
Exactly. Even the ones that go, even the ones that get an opportunity. When you get an opportunity, you got to take the best of the opportunity.
Right.
If you get a job with they go dropping fries, if you be the best fry dropper there is, after a while you'll be in there opening up the store.
Exactly. But they won't tell you that. What they'll tell you is they just making you a fry man because you feel they ain't gonna never make you nothing else. You know.
Playing on people's emotions. Well, yeah, exactly. But we allow them to play on our emotions.
Right, exactly.
You will have somebody tell you, oh, Trump said he gonna give us $50 billion just so he could get a vote.
that's what they will tell you. But the part that they leave out, whether he get a vote or not, if you get $50 billion, you in good shape.
You definitely in
that
good shape.
part.
And not even that. They ain't even tell you the fact of he did tell you he was gonna give you some stimulus. You got all that.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, there's somebody that done gave you something, and then he go tell you go give you something else, and they go tell y'all don't believe that.
Yeah. Now, who told you that?
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. We can't even live through something and take it as truth.
Exactly. Well, I mean, like I said, somebody told you that. Somebody told you that the wall was racist. I don't know who you believe that from. I don't know who told you that. But my thing is, you didn't check it out. You didn't even figure it out. Now, all of a sudden, you got something else, and something else is going on. Now, all of a sudden, well, why is all these people coming in here? Now they got these border wide open. That was addressed. It was addressed, bro.
Yep. We all the problems we got now is problems that were solved.
Yeah. And problems we help create, whether we like it or not.
Well, yeah, we created them. We definitely created them.
Yeah. We help create the same problems that we got right now.
This level of hypocrisy that we living in right now.
Whew.
I mean, me and Art, we just now was looking at some stuff now. The same jokers that was out here trying to tell. Well, we're gonna show you a video on that coming up here shortly.
Yeah.
You know, but this stuff, man, the level of hypocrisy is at an all-time high.
All-time high. And I mean, really, if nothing else don't wake you up, that ought to wake you up.
Exactly.
If nothing else you can't see, you ought to see that. If you can't see that now somebody was telling you that a wall was racist and now you need a wall, if you can't see that something was wrong with that, it's a problem.
It's a problem. And then the thing is, it's not about. People make it about what it's not about.
Yeah, exactly.
You gonna make it about the fact that they're a different race. Okay, you don't want to let Spanish and Latinos over here. You racist? No, that's not the thing. Where can you go without a passport?
Yeah.
That's what it's about. You can come over here legally. You can come into the United States legally.
Do it the right way.
Just like we can go. I want to see you go anywhere other than America without a passport.
Absolutely.
And get a portion of $54 million.
Yeah. And people start giving you stuff. Let me know where you can go do that at. I mean, you know, but we realize that you don't be thinking, and I think you think with your feelings, with your emotions. That's what kind of state they put you in.
Yeah.
They put you in a state of your feelings and emotions. And that's what happened. It's hard to get real people to come around and say, look, I can see now. You know, I can see something different. I understand now. I can see that. Me and you did it because me and you different.
But for the life of me, and I'm just keeping it 100, I don't know where the feelings and emotions that we tapping into coming from.
They putting them out there. They coming from the media. I can tell you where it's coming from.
No, but it can come from the media, but it can't come from the activists that's trying to stop the killings, right?
Right.
All the black, all the stuff we do to each other on a day-to-day basis. So tapping into emotions and feelings only work when it comes to politics.
Right.
It don't work when it comes to real life stuff.
No, they don't want to
motivate each other to build up the culture.
Right. Well, you ain't heard that from Al Sharpton, have you?
I definitely ain't heard that from Al Sharpton.
Yeah.
I ain't never heard Al Sharpton. I ain't seen Al Sharpton. Must have even been a white man kill a black man, police yet.
Right.
It must have been a police kill nobody lately.
Well, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it different. You ain't heard it from Barack Obama. How many times have you heard Barack Obama get on there and say blacks need to stop killing each other? Yeah, I'm just saying. How many times have he got on there and said, y'all need to stop killing each other? We need to do something about us killing each other, and we need to stop that. Yeah. This man was the president. He can get up there and tell you how bad somebody else is, but he can't get up there and say that, something that would help us.
But this shows us that tapping into black people feelings and emotion actually works.
Yes, it works. That
On all the wrong areas.
Yeah, because they know it's a chip on your shoulder blow, and they know how to aggravate that chip. It's been a chip, it's still a chip. And some people will have confessed to me, yeah, I got a chip on my shoulder. Yeah, but the thing about the chip being on your shoulder is you got to be able to get it off in the right way. Because if you don't get that chip off in the right way, it's going to cause you more problems.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem. You know, yeah, you got a chip on your shoulder. And when somebody say something that you want to hear, you use that chip that way. And that's the wrong way. You know, for all the people that wanted to stop building that wall, man, I'm going to tell you, it's partially your fault. And now you're crying about people coming into the country. It's partially your fault. Do you remember? Do you remember? Do you remember saying that's racist? They ought to allow that. He shouldn't get no money for that wall. I heard that. Me and Blow heard that. We sit here and heard all of that, all the chatter.
Yeah.
And we said, build the wall. No, but you didn't want it. Because it was a racist wall. Just like everything else you hear, it's racism. You get Joe Biden, who I consider Lucifer himself in the flesh.
The
okay.
slave master.
Yeah, the original slave master. You let this man go down, stand in a black church, okay, and talk junk and talk about how bad somebody is, and he the worst it is. Why he got the border wide open, hurting black people right now, because that it affects black and brown people the most, okay? And he's standing up in a church trying to tell you how bad somebody else is. Make that make sense. For all you pastors, especially the ones in Atlanta that was standing up behind this man in the church, and you dared to ask him a question because you was getting paid. Yes, you would. Even if you was in Warnock's church, you getting paid to let this man that's hurting you stand up in front of you and tell you how bad somebody else is hurting you. Make that make sense. You're the one hurting us. You hurting us, and you in a black church standing up talking about how bad somebody else is hurting us, and you the one that's doing it. I can't see that, Blow. I'm telling you. I mean, when is the light bulb gonna come on? You the one doing it. What he should have been doing was listening to people tell him, man, close that border, stop this war in Ukraine, so we won't have to stop sending all that money over there, and stop all these other wars you running around starting in the name of the military-industrial complex. You know, this guy. I mean, I dare you.
And like I say, and to be all the way honest with you, I think if he did what he said he was going to do, it could have possibly helped the coaching. If you think about it, you come and you pay all these student debts off. Imagine what that do to so many people credit scores.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It'll definitely help them out.
Yeah.
That'll free up some money for us to do some stuff with.
Absolutely. Well, you know what's going to be the backdrop to that? Well, the Republicans stopped him from doing it. No, they didn't. He could have did it. He had the chance.
Well, he sent the money somewhere else. He could do whatever he wanted to.
He sure did. He got that sent out there.
Like I say, man, when I see when Donald Trump let Kodak Black out in the last day of his office, I don't want to hear nothing about nothing no president can't do ever again.
And Lil Wayne.
And Lil Wayne and Harry O and 93 others.
93 others. Yeah. Just pardon them like it was now.
Like it wasn't. And Lil Wayne wasn't even in jail yet. He eliminated a charge that Lil Wayne hadn't even been to court for.
Exactly. Yeah.
Lil Wayne hadn't even been to trial yet for that. He made it disappear.
Exactly. Sure did. And that's a fact. This thing is crazy. I mean, what I'm telling y'all is stop paying attention, man. Don't let these people sway you. If you're getting your news from CNN, ABC, MSNBC, Fox News, trash that trash. You got a bunch of independent journalists out here that's real journalists that's going to tell you the truth. That they ain't biased one way or the other. They just going to bring you the news. They're going to bring it to you like it is. They're going to tell you the truth about the matter. You know, that's somebody. How you know what they saying is true? Well, I mean, when you start using common sense, then you start to understand a whole lot. Yeah. I really think that they take us for not having some common sense. You know, if somebody's up there telling you that we need to send more money to Ukraine, I don't care who it is. Common sense gonna tell you that they're going along with the program.
Yep.
Okay, they're down with the program. That program is killing us. We done sent them all this money. If somebody's down with giving everybody money that come into this country, then that should show you that something ain't right.
They ain't doing nothing for the people here.
Exactly. That's my point. You know, so when somebody say America first, really consider where you're living at. You know what I'm saying? That maybe you just ought to look out for where you at. You ain't living nowhere else. Instead of saying, well, that's racist. Hey, man. And you can't make this up, Blow.
We're doing all right. How you doing?
Hey, what's going on? We
Yep.
see you out there. Like and share the page.
Yep. Hit the share button. Throw your cash app up.
Absolutely. We got another video coming up.
Yeah, well, we still got a little bit more to show in this video we show right here. This 50 Cent got a little something to say. We're gonna see what 50 talking about.
Absolutely.
Let's see what we at.
The cards are intended to feed the illegal immigrants and family taxpayers. Okay, they're gonna be living better.
What if you could make a couple extra $1,000 a month using one little app on your phone?
Better than taxpayers here. So with that being said, you have some people, like for example, 50 Cent, who saw this news and now he's reacting to the news by basically saying that, hey, maybe Trump is the answer because this is crazy, right? 50 Cent took to Instagram to tell his 30.9 million followers, what the F, Mayor Adams, call my phone. I don't understand how this works. Somebody explain. Ari Mebler can't explain this. I'm stuck. Maybe Trump is the answer, right? Again, it's amazing how Democrats have to literally, be lunatics in order for people to understand that maybe, just maybe, you shouldn't vote for these people, right? Maybe, just maybe, they don't have your best interest at heart, okay? And, we know 50 Cent is the same guy that got a whole lot of backlash from the left when he suggested that he may support Trump or that he didn't like the Democrat taxation policies before the 2020 election. Okay.
Okay. 50 Cent was talking about this before the last election. He was talking about maybe these people ain't got the best interest in mind. The same thing me and Blow been talking about here the whole time. People that don't have your best interest in mind, man, is not going to do things in your best interest. And anybody that tells you to do something that's not in your best interest, you ought to at least think about it.
You shouldn't do nothing that's not in your best interest on purpose anyway.
Exactly.
That just don't make no sense. If somebody said I'm gonna pump $50 billion into the black community and I'm black, I think I would be crazy out of my mind to vote against that.
Yeah, exactly.
I think I would be crazy if I got a platform and somebody come on my platform and tell me that the person they running against is a racist, and if I don't vote for them, then that means I ain't black. Yeah. I would think that I would be assaulted by that. Me too. I would think that you're trying to trick me.
If somebody come on here and tell us that if we don't vote for them, they ain't black. Listen, I don't care who you is. You could be Donald Trump, Joe Biden, Barack Obama. Even if he come on here, tell me if I don't vote for him, I ain't black. I'm gonna send Barack Obama out with the foot on the end of my foot. You know why? Because he just insulted me. You insult me if you tell me I don't know what color I am.
Yep.
That's a direct insult. And you don't get nothing out of me for insulting me like that.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
Because really and truly, if you did vote for him, looking hindsight is 2020, he said, if you vote for me, then you are stupid.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, man, come on, man. That's telling me I don't know I'm black. And for somebody, I said if Barack Obama came on here and said that, I put him out at the end of my foot. And he supposedly black. You mean to tell me somebody white came and told me I don't know whether I'm black or not? I wouldn't even be much more outraged. Are you serious? Find out why we don't support other parties.
I do. I will, and I will continue to. I feel like at the end of the day, you really truly you just have to look at, like RB saying all the time, a lot of things that we're more conservative.
Yeah.
We are more conservative people.
Exactly.
We don't have liberal, we're not liberals.
Yeah.
We're more conservative people.
Yeah.
We believe in God. We believe in family. We believe in work hard, and reap the benefits of your rewards.
Yeah, we believe in family. We believe in family structures.
Yep.
And we see the other side always tearing that down. With everything they put, they tearing that down. Everything we believe in is being tore down.
Yep.
And we can't see it.
Yep.
I mean,
everything that's been put in place that's negative to the black people have been from them.
exactly.
The same people that grandma and mama and them for, but they didn't have the information.
They didn't.
They didn't have the information. It's easy to say somebody trying to help you whenever they say the only thing you got to do is not have a man in the house. We go take care of you.
Right. Exactly. I mean, definitely so. Yeah. Oh, they good. They helping us. They not helping you. They in the long run that hurt you, but they wasn't able to peer out and see the long-term effects of what was really going on.
Yes.
And they knew that.
Exactly. They drew the play up and we ran it to the T.
Exactly. We ran the play just like they wanted us to run it. We still been running the plays like they wanted to run it from then on.
Yep.
You know, and what we trying to do is change the playing field. Okay. You still drawing the play up, but the field different.
Yep.
Yeah, not it's not going through like you planned on it because the field is different. You got a different look, and we're gonna have to have that different look if we're gonna be successful. Man, the main thing that me and Blow want every person to know is that, man, we trying to look out and we trying to have a better way, a better life for our kids and everybody else. No.
Yeah, exactly. Now we love. Yeah, exactly. But like I say, we always focusing on left and right. We could always go our own direction. We choose not to.
Right.
We choose not to, man.
Yeah, we choose not to.
It's on us. Like I say, man, if you how for the life of me, I can't understand this. How do you have freedom fighters, right? Fight for us to be able to go to work beside the opposite races and make decent money and be able to have family structures just like they had. And now we get this and we cannot put the brain power to take it a step further.
Yeah, because they keep you thrown off. You keep thrown off. That we can't stress this enough. Just like 50 Cent said, well, doggone. Back then, he didn't like the tax policies. He didn't like the tax policies that they had, and I still don't like them today that they have.
They're terrible.
Yeah.
They're terrible tax policies, especially in New York City. They take it 60%.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you get $1 million, you walk away with $400,000.
Yeah. That ain't good. But you keep saying tax the rich, right? See how they can trick you to say tax the rich, but not knowing you're gonna be the one paying for it. Boy, that's slick move though. I get it to them. That's a slick move. I get it to them now. I get it to them. They slick. They sharp. They real sharp. And it sounds good. Yeah, Barack Obama come out with it. We're gonna make them pay their fair share. Like already 40 and 50% of what you make ain't a fair share. Who don't think that's a fair share? I don't care how much money you got. 40 and 50% is a lot.
That's a lot.
And by doing that, it makes it harder for people like us to get ahead. Why? Because by the time we got $200,000, we ain't got but 100. By the time we do, if we get up and make $1 million, we ain't got but $500,000. So it's harder for you to get that first $500,000 than it ever was for somebody that's got $4 and $5 million or $20 million to go ahead and get another 20. How hard would it be for you to get the first one? Yeah. But we can't see that, man. And 50 Cent was saying it. Well, dog, maybe that ain't the right answer. How can you not see what's going on right now? It's almost virtually impossible.
It is impossible. Everybody see the gas pump. Everybody see the cost of food. Everybody, and it's not even just that. It's the moral stuff they do.
Oh, man.
I mean, it's the court cases that's going on, man, where they taking people, kids away from them, man. They had a 6-year-old that was supposed to be having a sex change in the family trying to they kidnapped the baby from the family, man. They gonna make him go through with the sex change.
Yeah. I'm just telling you, man.
You can't even have a second thought.
Yeah, but they ain't locking these type of people up. Y'all seen the stuff from them guys in New York, the illegals that beat up the police. They let them right back out. The guys stuck their middle fingers up at the cameras when they came out, letting them know that they ain't doing nothing else. I guarantee you try that. You try. Yeah. Shoot, what's up? What's up? Yeah. Why do we continue to negotiate with them of how much our money they will continue to
take? We're allowing this. Well, I heard a man say one time that he was gonna cut out payroll taxes.
Yeah, exactly.
But then I seen a whole bunch of black people coming on there said, "Oh, it's go ruin the government."
Right.
You talk about the same government that y'all keep talking about, the same government that they refer to when they say Jim Crow and all this other stuff they be talking about. You talk about that government?
Yeah.
So you want us to get ahead as a culture, and you keep talking about everything that happened back during segregation, but then when Trump come out and say he gonna cut payroll taxes, you revert back to worrying about the government?
Now, yeah, you with the government on this, but then now you worried about it. Yeah, that's that's the hypocrisy you was talking about, Blow.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't get it. But this is what we do, though. This is the same stuff we do.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. Somebody come up with me. Okay, this right here is a $20 question. Okay. I'm going to put a $20 question for the best answer. Okay, Blow. We giving somebody $20 for the best answer to this. Why do we continue to not see what's going on? That's it. Why do we continue not to see what's going on? I want the best answer. Blow, give me your best answer.
Because we don't want to see it. Because we don't want to see it. It's a simpler fix than we even know it to be. I mean, you got everybody out here, half of everybody drinking, smoking, doing something they ain't got no business. I don't drink or smoke.
Right.
But I know a lot of people that do. If you just take the money for a pack of cigarettes and just put it up,
right,
just send it somewhere and put it all together as a black people, we can have something.
What's the number one reason that we can't see what's going on? I mean, I get it. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I get it. We got people that come at me all day saying, Mac, you wrong, you don't know what's what, but you never give me any answers.
Lack of knowledge and laziness. You know what? That was true back then.
Exactly.
That was true back then. Because that's why we always say mama and grandma and them was wrong, because they didn't have the information that we have today.
Right.
You know what I mean? We got the information. Now you don't even have to, you can be lazy and still get the information.
You can still get the information. I want to know the direct reason why most of us can't see what's happening. It's something out there. I got an answer in mind that I want, but it's something in there.
It's definitely no excuse.
Yeah, absolutely. It's no excuse. There's no excuse for not knowing. But it's a reason we don't. It's a reason that we can't.
To the stream, my answer is complicity, laziness, and misinformation is what hold us back.
That's close. That's the closest I've seen so far. You got a good answer, whoever that is. Okay, but it's not quite the one I want. It's close. It's closer than everything I've done seen so far. You know, what is it? It's something out here, man, that makes us not be able to see it. That's getting real warm. You know, that's a part of it. And all these little things come together to make something. It makes something. All these little different entities come together to make something. But it's an answer to this thing. You know, it's one answer that I want to hear. Okay.
What's the question again, Art?
What is it that specifically make us not be able to see what's going on out here? Because it's a lot of us, we can't see what's going on. I promise you we can't see it. For some reason, I still have people, I get pushback from people. I put a post up, somebody put back, they'll send out a message on it. I just want to know, what specifically is it that causes us not to see? It's something out here. It's something specific. Hey, it could be something we eat, but I doubt it. Okay, but I'm just saying it's a specific thing that causes us not to be able to see what's going on. Man, Big Blow, because you can't tell me that somebody could say, well, we need to stop this illegal immigration and we need to put up a wall, and all of a sudden everybody's on board with it. Or, you know, and then all of a sudden it's something wrong with it. How come you couldn't see that from the beginning? Something specific is going on that we're not being able to see what's going on. Okay, we'll get Barack Obama up there right now. I guarantee you get Barack Obama up there, even though this is one thing that we all can agree on. We can all agree that Joe Biden right now is terrible for you, me, and this whole country. Yeah. Everybody can agree on that. But yet and still, we'll have the most popular black man in the world will get on TV and tell you to go vote for this clown. Now, I can't understand that.
What is it? Scared that we see it. We're just scared to do something about it.
Is that the truth? Is that the truth?
I think I might know the answer that you're looking for.
Okay. Well, we're gonna make sure you get yours at the end. We'll make sure nobody. I want to get somebody this $20. Ignorance and not enough leaders, just a bunch of followers. Boy, that's a good one too. That's that. Boy, that's a good one. Yeah. Oh boy, Obama and Biden, our government plants. I'm convinced.
Well, Obama maybe, Biden not, because Biden really to me wasn't nothing to buy into like he got bought into. How can you buy into somebody who we literally show you a whole speech of a racist man standing in front of Congress saying racist things out his mouth, beyond the pale, unrehabilitated black men.
Right.
I mean, you got to look at the fact of the matter. A lot of these people that was broke that was selling drugs. These people was out there trying to take care of their mamas, their families, their brothers, their sisters. They were selling drugs. Yeah, they wasn't right for it, but a lot of these people didn't have that. I'm gonna be honest with you. The best drug dealers I know is the ones that went to sleep hungry at night.
Yes,
What I mean by that is a lot of people that just seen it was easy money can't just make money like that just because they see it done. But the ones who mamas on drugs, daddies on drugs, on their own, got to fend for themselves.
Yeah.
Them the real drug
Sure
dealers.
live.
Them the hustlers. Them the big meaches.
Exactly.
Them the
Didn't
people
have
that
nothing come from nothing, come out, as they say, getting it out of the mud.
Joe Biden should be able to run for president because you desire 45. Well, I'm still trying to figure out why you don't understand that 45 was going to pump $50 billion into the black community.
You need to start answering that for real.
And this is what you want me to believe. I know for sure he wouldn't have sent the money to Ukraine.
What?
Yeah. Now I want to hear what you got to say to that.
Yeah.
45 promised. So Biden promised to pay off student loans. He sent the money to Ukraine right in front of everybody's face.
Yeah.
Right in front of everybody's face. And ain't nothing you can do about it.
Not only did he do that, he took the money from the black colleges that Donald Trump apportioned to them and sent that to Ukraine. Absolutely. I can tell you something else 45 wouldn't do. He wouldn't leave that border open like it is now.
No, he definitely wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't be having this problem about people everywhere paying everybody's bill.
I've been looking for you too, Fred. I need your cash app. I owe you something.
All right.
Government dates back decades.
Absolutely, they date back. What is the number one specific problem that we can't see what's going on? Fred, you might be one of the problems. I'm just saying. I mean, I ain't got nothing against you, but you know, it ain't because we desire no 45. You can get that out of your mind. You know, I don't desire anybody that's not trying to help this country.
Yeah, not defending 45, but he wasn't this bad. It's always say he was this bad. Oh well, if that's what you believe.
He said not.
Oh, was it? He said it wasn't this bad. Yeah, he wasn't this bad.
He was this bad.
No, he wasn't. He said he wasn't.
But he wasn't this bad. Yeah. Well, I ain't defending 45 either.
I defend 45.
I'm not defending him on anything other than making laws for this country, doing things that would help people as a whole, not hurt people. Okay.
I'd rather you drill for oil over here in America to keep gas
low. Absolutely. Not get in there on the first day and shut down every pipeline, the Keystone pipeline, stop the drilling in Alaska and all of that on the very first day.
Y'all already know that everybody can't afford to leave their cars at the gas pump.
No.
We can't afford that. Them electrical cars, man. I see them, they got about 3 stalls up here by my house. Yeah. I see cars parked out there, ain't nobody in them. So you gotta drop your car for that. Right. So when everybody just go drop their cars off.
Yeah.
Come on, man. This is gonna create more of a mess.
But it's like we got blinders on, Blow. It's like we got blinders over our eyes. We can't see what's going on. And if we do see it, somebody said it in the comments, we don't care. Okay, if we do see it, we don't care. I don't know that we don't care, because if you ask somebody independently, do they care about high gas prices? Do they care about people coming in getting stuff and they ain't even take care of home first? If they care about men and women's sports, if they care about sending money to Ukraine, they all got the same answer. Who got a different answer than that?
You keep on forgetting the Senate runs the damn office. The president just signed the papers to see the shit go okay. So tell me why ain't none of y'all running for office? Y'all should carry these complaints more than anybody. So y'all need to run for office, both of you.
Hey, I agree with you on that. But I mean, we probably should run for office. But you know what? Hey, and that's a good point because that fit right into my question. Why won't we run for office? What stops? What would stop most? If me and Blow run for office, we might get 2 votes.
Yeah.
No, I'm just gonna say that. Oh, what would stop y'all? Y'all know me and Blow gonna be straight up with you.
Yeah,
right?
but see,
Yeah.
y'all not gonna vote for me and Art because
Thank you.
when we get in there and we get to running for office, right, we can lay out points. The only thing they gonna be talking about is why Art got on 20 chains,
Right.
or why Blow haircut like this, why they in front of Mr. Charles chicken and fish in the drop top.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's the only thing y'all gonna be worried about, not the fact that we got gas low, not the fact that we got the economy flowing, not the fact that the border shut down, not the fact that we feeding homeless and boosting the economy.
Right.
Everything else but that.
Yeah. Exactly.
You can't be real for office, gay, governor, mayor, or something.
Yeah. Let me tell you why I know this. Okay. That's a good question. I like Fred.
No.
How do I know there won't nobody vote for me? Because you got some people that would go back and say, Art robbed the liquor store. And you'll believe it. You'll believe that. You'll believe it when somebody say Art robbed. You won't even go look it up. Somebody tell you Art robbed the liquor store and you'll believe it. They'll tell you that Blow went over there and killed 2 people. You would believe it. You wouldn't even go search for it, brother. That's how I know. That's how I would know. They would even have me and Blow. They could possibly have us looking at our own kin people telling us, Blow, you did kill somebody. And no, Blow didn't kill nobody. Art, you did rob a liquor store. And no, I ain't robbed no liquor store. They could actually make you believe that. You don't think so? You don't think they could come up with something? If they could do it to Trump, why do you think they couldn't do it to me and Blow? We ain't got as much money as Trump had. Yeah.
$1 million people backing you.
Yeah. And see, that shouldn't be the case. You're absolutely right. But it shouldn't be the case that I had to have money for somebody to back me. The people should be able to know from what they see and hear. But the problem is, I tell you, hot dog, I ain't even gonna give you the answer. I ain't gonna give you the answer to the question already. Those $20 are still out there, and ain't nobody said the answer that I need right now. Why we can't see it? Okay, why we can't see it? Why we don't see what's going on out here? Somebody's got to have the answer to that. That's a $20 question, okay? Because I want the answer to that. You know, why we can't see what's really going on out here? Why not? Let's finish showing them some of that video about 50 cents, Blow.
You have people like Chelsea Handler, who apparently thinks that because she had some black DNA inside of her at various points in her life, that she can tell a black man how to vote, right? I mean, we all remember that story. But again, people like 50 Cent, they know what the deal is, right? They know what's up. They understand what's going on here, right? So again, he's speaking out about this because people can clearly and obviously see the writing on the wall in regards to who Democrats care about and who they don't care about, okay? So this is what people said in the comment section. The Hodge twin said, NYC voted for crazy leftist politicians that wanted to make it a sanctuary city for illegals. This is the result. This person says, everybody in the world gets relief from America but Americans.
That was dead on.
Yeah, that's spot on. But it was one thing he just said that, you know, he said everybody can see. No, they can't. Everybody can't see. That's the problem. My question is, why we can't see? Because we focus on everything but that. Yeah, because we focus on everything. That's part of it, but that's not it. It's the reason we can't see out here. It's the reason.
They run for something. Well, we just want you to quit voting. Don't go down there voting for that trash no more. Because you know good and well, you don't want to see one of your nieces out there running against a grown man trying to win a trophy.
Yeah, exactly.
You know good and well, don't name person, don't name grown man walking the faces United States of America deserve Woman of the Year award more than one of your sisters or your aunts and your cousins.
Because they're some incredible people, and you know it. It's a lot more incredible women
you
than
know,
a man.
good and well ain't no grown teachers got no business talking to your nephews and nieces about whether they want their little wee cut off when they're in the kindergarten.
Right.
Come on, man. This is stuff we don't push this stuff, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. They don't even want it. They don't even want God in the dang Pledge of Allegiance.
Yeah. Nothing. Nowhere. They don't even want him to be mentioned on TV. They cut that out of the sports section. Oh man, that's crazy. They cut God out. So we know what's going on, but it's a reason most of us can't see it. It's one reason. Like and share the page, throw your cash apps up. We're gonna give you something. Go ahead and throw them up, but I got one $20 bill for somebody who can answer my question tonight. I'm still waiting on the right answer, and when I see it, I'll know it. Okay. It's a reason. The question is, it's a reason that most of us, or a lot of us, can't see what's going on out here. What is that reason? It's a specific reason. It is a specific reason we can't see. And y'all had a lot of good comments. Oh, I seen one good one that's close, two good ones that's really close, but it's a specific reason out here, man.
We always will be blinded from programming and brainwashing powers to be. Let BLM survive and not Black Panther parties. Yeah, that's a good one.
Allows we all okay.
Because one was toxic and the other one was positive.
Woo.
That was
good.
that. That's good.
That's really, really, really good. Oh,
God,
that's real good. You know, and they right. You know, they right. We're gonna be blinded. We're gonna always be blinded.
Yep.
You know, and these people, I'm telling you, can't see it. Our people can't see it. And just wonder why, you know, a man leave a board outlet open and let all these people come through. Wonder why that is. Wonder why somebody would do something like that. Wonder why somebody would give the Woman of the Year award to a man. Wonder why somebody would take all our money and send it to Ukraine, which is the most corrupt country, okay, in Europe. The most corrupt country in Europe. Why would they do that? I mean, come on, man. We got to start thinking. We got to start using our brain. But I get it. I get it. I understand. Some people can't get it. And it's a reason. It's a big reason.
I see you, Lanisha. I'm about to send your cash app out right now.
All right. Keep like and share the page. Like and share the page. We're going to send some cash apps out to you. We still got the big $20 question. I'm getting to the best answer tonight. Okay. And I give you my answer. Why we cannot see what's going on out here. I mean, I asked 1,000 people, and for some reason, I get excuses. You want some of the excuses I get back? Well, ain't none of them no good. I hear that more than I hear anything else. Ain't none of them no good. You might be right, but I don't know none that's good. I'm not good. Not good. It's not no one person that's
I'm
good.
I'm gonna be honest. One was told wasn't good, and one showed they wasn't good.
Oh, that's good.
Right now, they showing us they ain't no
good. Well, that's my thing. Even if they both ain't no good, one has got to be better than the other.
Well, I'm gonna go with the eye test. I'm gonna go when
one
I
has
look
got
with,
to be the,
when I look with my eyes and I see that peanut butter and jelly is $1.99 versus $3.49 and $4.19.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with the eye test. When I look at the pump and I see $2.49 versus now I see $3.69 and oh my God, I done seen $4.09 and $4.19.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm going with the eye test. This is what I can see with my eyes.
Right. Okay. I get it.
To me, it looks like the other man was better.
Yeah, exactly. That was a good answer. Yeah, it looks like the other man was better. You're right. But when I can start looking out here and seeing now who wants this border closed, who don't want men and women's sports, who don't, you got to start at some point. You got to ask yourself that question.
Yep.
Now, what keeps you from asking yourself that question?
Yep.
I just want to know. What keeps a person from asking themselves that question? I mean, you know, you look at everything that's going wrong, and you got to start asking some questions. Mm-hmm. You know, we can't just ask why you giving these people $53 million or $43 million in credit card free money up in New York. We got to back up some. Okay, they're giving it to them, but how did they get to this point? How did we get to this point? We got to this point some kind of way.
Yeah.
You know, they ain't just wake up and you giving them that money, and they there and you giving them. You don't just blink your eye and they up there and you giving them money. It was a process that happened. It was something that happened. They came through. You know what I'm saying? To get to that point. Mm-hmm. And we got to understand that we have to that when this process starts, we have to be right there from the beginning. I think it starts at the beginning. I think you got to go all the way back and understand that this thing starts from somewhere, you know, and that's a fact. This thing definitely starts from somewhere, and we looking at end results once they start getting the money. That's an end result. I don't see no other thing. That's an end result.
Yep.
Yeah, of the problem.
Yep.
We got any more videos we show?
Well, that's all we got on that topic.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, we want to go on to the next topic.
Yes, up to you. That's what we can do.
All right.
This one we're gonna talk about all the shots they get.
Yeah. Okay, we'll give them a backdrop. Set it up, Blow.
All right.
All right. This next video, for everybody that has kids, you might want to listen to this. You might want to keep your ears close. You might want to really pay close attention to what's being said in this last video that we're going to show y'all, because it's very, very important. I couldn't believe it when I heard it, but I do believe it, you know, and it's look upable if you want to look it up. But we're going to show it to you, and we're going to talk about it.
Is it? I've heard people say, I haven't looked into it because I'm a good American, that the schedule now for children, I've heard 36 vaccines, I've heard 72. Do you know what the actual?
So yes, some people talk about the number of vaccines, but it's actually the injections. So, you know, some vaccines have a schedule, you need, 2 months, 4 months, 8 months. But if you total up the amount of times that the needle pierces the skin in the development and childhood of U.S. children, I know it's definitely hit 72, and then somewhere else I heard someone say 78, but I definitely know 72 because I've seen the schedule and I've counted it myself, but it's at least 72. It might be up to 78 now. And Jimmy, I was born in 1970. I think my schedule back then, the amount of actual injections I received, it was either 8 or 12. Now it's 72. And I didn't have any autistic kids in my elementary school.
No,
I didn't have autistic kids in my high school. I'd never heard of autism until much later.
Right. And so there's a direct, and then I saw another video that talked about how in Vietnam there was no autism, and then they introduced the vaccines, and then all of a sudden it exploded. And when Robert F. Kennedy makes that point that it used to be like 1 in 10,000 kids had autism, now it's 1 in 35. Since they got rid of they got rid of the liability that vaccine companies would have to have for their vaccines, it has exploded. And so
we're number one.
We're number one.
I remember, I think it's on my old Just album. It's on video. My first album I did with Comedy Central. I think I have a joke about it because remember Jenny McCarthy?
Yeah.
Was sure that her son with Jim Carrey.
With Jim Carrey.
And I used to have this joke. I'm like, no, it's not that. They didn't know how to diagnose autism back then. He used to just call those kids nerds. That's how I took it. And I was like, your kid's just half Canadian. That dude looks like autism. And I probably should have listened to Ms. McCarthy because it's kind of strange that you'd have that explosion.
Well, it's fascinating how they like Jim Carrey was all on board for that too. He never talks about it ever again.
Yeah.
Robert De Niro was talking about it. They got to him. He never talks about it again.
Focus on Trump, Robert.
Yeah,
Don't
focus on Trump. It's always Trump, not the pharmaceutical industry. Okay, I want go ahead. You have something to say?
No, I was just going to add one more thing. The autism is there's a study where they went into Amish communities because Amish don't vaccinate, and they could not find one case of an autistic Amish kid.
Really?
Wow. And that is a severely inbred population, so that should tell you something.
That should tell you.
Oh man. Okay, let me start by saying this, okay, concerning that clip. If you had all the children in America, if you sold them 72 shots of whatever medicine it is, I think you'd be rich. Let me say that, Blow. Yeah, you would be rich if every child in America that goes to school and all of this, if I had to sell them 72 shots of something each child, I would be rich. And you know those stuff that they sticking in them is worth. They charging hundreds of dollars for this stuff per child, per shot. Okay, people make big money That's what I believe all that's about. And you heard them at the end. They said that the Amish don't take vaccines. They couldn't find out one case of autism. What do that tell you? What do you think that tells you? Yeah. And the people that was pushing this stuff, that was going in, making you get this stuff in your body, okay, it's the same person right now that you want to put back over you. What about the next time? What's that's gonna happen? What's gonna happen with that? Man, the thing is crazy, bro. You got something on that?
Man, it is different now, man. They put, like you said, they put that stuff in all these kids, man.
You got autism, you got mental problems, you got all of this stuff.
Yeah, the only one I can see that's really probably worth it. I don't know what's the side effects. I know they did do a pretty good job of eliminating the chickenpox. So whatever vaccine they came out with that one might be a good one. Yeah. But I don't know what else, I don't even know if that caused autism.
Yeah, and from what I'm hearing, you still got chickenpox under there.
Yeah, but that was a good point he made though. Back in the 80s and the 90s, maybe autism was just so nerves. Maybe we might have been autistic.
Well, I didn't give it one shot.
That's all you got.
I got one big vaccination shot. That's all I can remember, and it was about 5 shots in one. I don't know how many shots was in one, but you did it for one time, and you didn't have. I know you didn't have all this autism we got going on now, and I know we didn't have all these mental issues we got going on now. We didn't have a lot of stuff, but we wasn't putting all that stuff in our bodies either. Yeah. I don't know what has came about that now that all of a sudden you got to have all of that. This thing has gotten out of control. We got a handful of billionaires that's running this country. They start with the pharmaceutical industry, okay? They go from there to the arms industry. You got people like Raytheon, Boeing, who are some more of those contractors? All the weapons manufacturers. They feed these politicians. They buy out Republicans and Democrats. They don't care who they buy. Anybody that would take the bait. That's how you know, and I say this on every show because I want something. This is supposed to be a eye-wake opening podcast tonight. I want everybody to know if you got somebody that's supporting that Ukraine war, I don't care if they're Republican or Democrat, they bought out. They bought out by the military-industrial complex. I can name you Republicans, I can name you Democrats that wants to send that money right over there to Ukraine. Why? Because they're sponsoring their campaigns, they're circling that money right back around. So when you find somebody that's saying we're going to stop that war in Ukraine, that's probably a good candidate.
Yeah, that's a great candidate.
That's a good candidate right there. That's how you know. The stuff is too easy. Now, to my question before, it's still up for grabs for the $20. Okay, you get $20 if you can answer this question successfully. Why can't we see what's going on out here? I mean, me and Blow been having people fight us every step of the way since we've been on podcast.
Yeah, we got somebody fighting us tonight.
Yeah, we got somebody fighting us. Why can't they see? Why can't you see what's going on out here? What is the problem that people can't see what's actually going on? Why would somebody fight me, over this border issue? Why would somebody fight me over men and women's sports? Why would somebody fight me for sending money to Ukraine? I'm just wanting to know, because you can clearly see it, but what is the problem? Why can't you clearly see it? Why can't you understand it? What goes into this process that people can't understand it? I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. Right now, you shouldn't have one single person that say they'll vote for Biden. No. Now, what is this that got all these people saying that I will vote for Joe Biden? That's my real question. Why can't you see that this man don't mean you one bit of good? He don't mean, I ain't seen nobody that he means a good, nobody.
No, we about to be at war with everybody.
Yeah, I'm just saying. And you would get somebody like Barack Obama come on there and tell you, vote for this man. Michelle Obama, Oprah Winfrey, Steve Harvey, Charlamagne the God, Joy Reid, Whoopi Goldberg, Sonny Houston. All of these people will come on and say, vote for this man. Why? Knowing he don't mean nobody in this country any good. Nobody. And you know he don't mean you know. But so why would somebody, I want to know that. Do Barack Obama mean you any good? If he tells you to vote for this man, that don't mean you no good. Do Michelle mean you any good? If she tell you to vote for this man, that don't mean you no good. What about Charlamagne the God, Whoopi Goldberg now? Do they mean you any good? Because if you tell me to put a man in place that don't mean me no good, that means you don't mean me no good. Exactly. You can't mean me any good. You see that this he see what he should see what you see. I'm just saying that the thing is terrible.
Yeah, exactly.
What's that saying?
We'll spend time swearing white people holding us back.
Oh boy, woo! Yeah, absolutely. They sure will. Yeah. They sure will.
Yeah, that's a part of the biggest problem. Like I said, I ain't never seen them not come to work.
Huh?
I ain't never seen them not come to work. That's what I want to see.
Yeah.
If you work with some white people, I want to see in the comments who work with white people that don't come to work.
Absolutely.
That's what I want to know.
Especially if they ain't on it. That's what I want to know. You spend all of this time, swearing somebody holding you back to where you can't get nowhere yourself.
They living under the same 24, the same rules, regulations, and pay.
They got to come to work just like you do. Yeah. If you show up, they better be there every day if they're going to get a paycheck.
You know what I want to know?
Yeah.
Because all the white folks in my job come to work.
Every single day. And everyone's I've worked with come to work every single day. They'll be there if I stayed out. Yeah, they sure would. They're going to be there when I come out. So they got to make the money, and they make it, some of them making more than you. Some of them making less than you.
Man,
so how they getting over and you ain't?
We talk about this all the time.
Yeah.
This is white people whose houses ain't nice as mine.
Exactly. So what happened to them?
Exactly.
That's what I want to know. Since
who holding them back?
Yeah, exactly. Who holding them back? Why you can't see that?
We always see. We go continue to think somebody owe us something, man.
Is that the problem, Blow?
That's the main problem. They want to see. What do you do when the person that said they go give you something don't deliver?
Well,
that's what I want to know.
You go back and trust them again.
Well, I don't think that's how it works. I think when somebody said they go give you something and they give it to you, then you trust them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but when somebody say, I'm gonna pay your student taxes off if you vote me as president of the United States, I'm gonna vote you. I'm gonna pay your student loans off, and then you get them in there, and they send money everywhere else but the student loans.
Yeah, and you know what? It wouldn't be quite as bad if you wasn't sending money everywhere else.
If you wasn't sending money nowhere. If you just didn't send money to nowhere, then I get it.
Yeah, I might would be more apt, but now if you sending money everywhere and giving free passes and free lunches out over here, and I can't even get it out. I can't get an apple. You sending free lunch to everybody who won't even give me an apple or a potato chip or a bag of chips or nothing. But I still would rather have you. You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of when they were saying that a woman that would, might get raped or something, and then they don't want to say nothing about their person or whatever, and they'll go back or this is what they hold celebrities to, say they had an influence over. Do you think they got some kind of influence over? I'm just saying, man. I'm just questioning it. I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
I just don't get it. I don't see how we can continue time after time, day after day, to stay in the dark. I get it with my mom and them. They didn't have no doggone thing right in their hand, man. They didn't have no thing right in their hand to where they could look information up. They couldn't say, hey, Google, show me this.
Yeah.
Or hey, Siri, show me that. They didn't have that. But we got it. So, I get why mom and them couldn't get it, but I don't get why we don't get it.
I don't either.
Somebody put in the comments back there, laziness and all of that. Yeah, that's true. They is lazy, but you can't be that lazy.
No.
A lot of people tell me, well, I ain't into politics. Yes, you are. Because as soon as somebody tell you to run down there and vote for somebody, you going down there to vote. You in politics. You already, and you probably need to be. Because when we stop picking people up and stop going down there because somebody told you Al Sharpton was a good man and you ain't looked into what he's actually done, then you're being misled. Politics is life. Well, I mean, yeah, I agree with that. I agree it's life because everything in politics affects us.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It affects us. Anything going on in politics, it come back and affects us. It's part of us, whether we like it or not. These politicians makes laws that affects us.
Yeah.
When you make a law to say you can steal up to $10,000 worth of stuff out of store and can't nobody do nothing to you, you come in there and shopping bag. If you own a store, you done. No, I'm gonna just tell you like that. You done. So yeah, a politician made that law and it affects you. Because now somebody can come in your store and take up to $10,000 worth of stuff and you ain't nothing you can do about it. I don't know if you're going to have insurance after that because I don't know nobody want to keep insuring that. Yeah. So what I'm saying is you ain't going to have no business. That's how that works.
Yep.
Shoot, you ain't going to have a business at all. You're going to be out there looking crazy with nothing.
Yep. So the people in there, what we want to know is, I want to know is, what's the difference now? What's the difference now between 4 years ago and now? Because I know a lot of people are waking up. A lot of people understand where men are coming from.
Yeah.
A lot of people believe that it ain't supposed to be men playing in women's sports.
Yeah.
A lot of people believe that there's a lot of hypocrisy going around. I mean, how can the same people that tell you if you don't get the vaccine by Monday, you can't come to work for this job no more? But then the same group of people come back and say women should have abortion rights.
Yeah.
So women should have my body, my choice when it comes to killing their own baby. But if I don't get the vaccine by Monday, I lose my job.
Yeah.
I don't have my body, my choice.
No.
But they got my body, but they body, their choice.
Yeah. Yeah. That you call that hypocrisy.
But that's the party that you're voting for, the party of hypocrisy.
Yeah.
That's why for the life of me, I don't understand that, man.
I don't need
They preach racism, but then they do black people more dirty than anybody.
Yeah, I know. And something is stopping them from seeing that. I'm telling you.
I don't get it. We had Donald Trump offer to pump $50 billion. It's called the Platinum Plan. Look it up. Me and Art did an episode. You can go back. Me and Art did a whole episode. Not only did we tell you that Donald Trump was offering the Platinum Plan, we broke down the law part, read it to you.
Yeah, sure did.
Showed you everything it offered and everything.
Yeah. I mean, it was going to be straight, man. It would have helped out a lot of us.
Yeah, man, it would have, man. They was going to give I think they say 30 to 40% of it was going directly to loans.
Yeah, exactly. Directly.
Your cell phone bill and all kind of stuff directly reflect to your credit score. And I've seen a lot of good stuff in there.
It was a lot of good stuff in it. But we didn't want that. Something caused us not to want that.
Well, I know what caused them not to want that.
What's that?
Chucks and pearls.
Chucks and pearls. They prefer chucks and pearls. Okay, I get it.
They did.
I get it.
Because right around that time, that's what everybody, that's all I kept hearing. Chucks and pearls. So it's getting a vaccine a requirement for work.
It would have been.
It would have been.
They reversed all that. And the judges, matter of fact, right now, we didn't show you this episode, but right now, they got a lot of judges that's reversing all of that stuff. People are suing and getting paid for that right now.
Yep.
We had a clip that we could have showed you about that, but it's a lot of people getting paid right now for that. Did we have that clip up? Is that on that one that clip?
I don't think it's on that one.
Yeah. It's a lot of people right now out there getting paid, a lot of lawyers that's getting paid right now for that. It might be on that the first of that. It's a lot of people that's getting paid because they got a lot of lawyers out there now. Yeah, I think it is on that clip. That right now that's taking up these cases. So if you lost your job or got put out of work or didn't get your money, they got a lot of credible lawyers right now that's taking up these cases, and they are winning these cases. Okay, they are winning these cases left and right. And guess what? The person you put in charge, the person that put the mandate out there, what was he trying to do, Blow?
He was trying to, they're gonna make you lose your job and everything.
No, he was trying to put it on somebody else.
Oh yeah, you talking about that? Yeah. First he was trying to.
Right.
First he was trying to say, "Oh, everybody got the. He want everybody to comply." But now he on the side trying to say he down with the lawsuits.
Yeah,
How did
exactly.
that work? He played both sides of the fence. He played both sides of the fence.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's just the one everybody know Biden was down for 100%.
Yeah.
Everybody getting a shot of losing your job. He was all for that.
He was the one mandated it. The courts had to stop him.
And now
Now he blaming somebody else. Now he blaming these hospitals and all these here entities that got rid of these people. He blaming them. The Obama phone survived the Trump administration.
But Biden is trying to end it. That sounds like another hypocrite moment.
Yeah.
Because when he is vice president.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
yeah, they survived. They left that stuff in place. It's just like those people over in Africa, Ethiopia. Trump didn't bother them people. But guess what? The first thing Biden did when he got in office?
Sent people over there.
Sent troops over there. And them people was out there marching. We showed y'all the clips on it.
Yeah.
Them people was marching up at the White House. They was marching over here. They was marching over there, telling Biden, look, we will not vote for you, because he sent those troops over there. Trump left them people alone, let them do what they had to do over there. And the first day in office, Biden ordered troops to go over there to Ethiopia. We talking about the Africa. Yeah, look it up. It's in there.
And we showed you the videos.
We showed
no more
the video.
Democrats.
Yeah, he was saying no more Democrats. They was all marching in the streets. All these Ethiopian people, man, they were pissed off. Why? Because you was leaving us alone, and all of a sudden now you're seeing troops over here on us.
Trump ain't bothered them people at all.
He didn't bother them at all. I'm telling you. So I mean, racist. You don't bring that word up, but see, it's a reason. It's a reason. I'm gonna give y'all a reason after a while. I'm gonna give you the reason. I'm gonna give you the reason. It's a reason. It's a reason.
I think I'm ready for it, dog. I think you need to go ahead and get to
it. The reason nobody can see it, man, is because they do not want you to see it through everything you look at. Everything you look at. Everything you look at tell you not to see it. If you look at the news, it tells you not to see it. If you look at social media, it tells you not to see it, because it don't show it to you.
Yep.
It don't show it to you. Everything you do, you don't see it because they don't show it to you. You can't see it. How are you going to see it when they don't show it to you? Everything you do in your daily life. Okay, you wake up in the morning. What most people do, wake up in the morning, cut on the TV, they start looking maybe at the news. They might even be looking for the weather. Okay, after you do that, you get ready, you get in your car, you might turn on your radio. What comes up on your radio? What you just heard, what you was hearing about something else.
You don't vote for me, you ain't black. Today's news, stuff you don't know. A white lady poured a Sprite over the head of a black kid in Greensboro.
Yeah, that's what you hear.
Then you get Steve Harvey. Oh, well, black people still oppressed and suppressed in this country. They get Charlemagne the God. We still can't get nothing going as a black community. For some reason, the oppressors and the powers that be won't allow us to thrive in America.
Absolutely. Then you get on your phone and you go to social media. And what pops up? The algorithm pops up the stuff you've been looking at. Oh, Trump ain't no good. He got 1 million charges. He got this and that and the other. That's what pops up.
Yeah.
All of this stuff in your whole day, in your whole day's activity, you don't see it because they never show it to you. You look at the view. You might even be at home, a housewife. You get up there and listen to that Whoopi Goldberg set up there.
Oh my God. Argue with Michelle Tafoya about her white child having a black best friend, and now the school got affinity groups where they can't sit and lunch together. They got to only sit with their own race. Now her white child can't hang with his black best friend no more. And Whoopi Goldberg say it's people like Michelle Tafoya fault, stuff like that going on.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man. Wow, man, that's crazy.
What did Whoopi do?
Oh,
what didn't Whoopi do?
Yeah, exactly.
What didn't Whoopi do? You can watch Whoopi on a day-to-day basis.
Sure
she is all about the problem and not the solution.
Exactly.
See, it's one thing to be for the solution. It's another thing to be for the problem.
Exactly.
You got a white lady coming on her show trying to explain that schools are doing underhanded stuff to stop blacks and whites from being best friends.
That's why she got, this lady had a NFL job on the sideline, and she quit that because of that. and Whoopi want to get on TV and try to denigrate what the lady is saying.
She's trying to argue with the lady and tell the lady, well, you know why stuff like that going on. You know why. And she's like,
yeah,
I need you to tell me why, because I'm telling you why is schools splitting up people, having them eating with their own race when we are past this.
Exactly. I can eat something else Whoopi is doing. Get on there and see what Whoopi tell you to go vote for Joe Biden. That's what Whoopi would tell you to do. And we know Joe Biden don't have our best interest in mind. So if anybody tells you to do something that your best interest in mind ain't in mind, well then she don't have your best interest in mind. She might have her best interest in mind, but it's definitely not ours.
Yeah, acting like she knows everything. And then, like Art said, even the ones that went down there, why ain't nobody? Why Charlamagne the guy? Why you don't hear Charlamagne, DL, Steve Harvey, all these people talk about basic stuff like why are men winning women awards?
Yeah.
I mean, that's something basic they should be able to talk. You can't tell me that D.L. Hughley and Charlamagne the God and Whoopi Goldberg think it's all right. Whoopi Goldberg is more eligible for the Woman of the Year award than the man that got it.
It sure is. I would say that. I don't even like her. I would say that.
I mean, but first of all, she's a woman.
Exactly. That qualifies her over anybody.
And we doing all this tokenism with the Democratic Party. Well, if the Democratic Party is also for tokenism, right? Why they won't make us the tokens? Instead of they gonna giving $54 million into Hispanic community, why they won't do that for the tokens? Us.
Yeah.
We supposed to be the tokens. They use us for tokens for everything else.
Right.
Or they want the Speaker of the House to be a woman.
Yeah. Token.
She don't even know what a woman is.
Exactly. Yeah, they got a Supreme Court justice that as long as she couldn't answer what a woman is, okay, you pass. I'm not for putting people in place that's not qualified for the situation.
I mean, just because.
I'm gonna tell you, yeah,
just because you homosexual, you automatically over transportation.
Well,
just because you are a black woman, you automatically could be the vice president. What about the people that are more qualified?
Right, and you dumb as a box of rocks. I'm just saying, what about it? Yeah. What about it?
Yeah, that joker there a little bit too much for me. I'll take Trump over him.
I will too.
I'll take Trump over him.
I will too.
He gone. I wouldn't trust it.
Yeah.
I used to, but not now. No.
Well, I mean,
he'll look far too gone.
You can go too far either way. I mean, now I tell you what,
blow better than him.
So
we'll whoop the wheels off him.
Yeah. So we'll get more votes than him. Probably.
Yeah.
And we ain't gonna get many because they ain't gonna like what we got to say.
Nope.
You know, and they gonna say what they think we are. They're gonna make us into be what they want us to be.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm convinced, Blow. If they could get you to hate somebody and you can't even prove something that they saying, and they can do anything to us.
I just don't understand how we just don't use common sense in everyday life. Like that's all you got to do. Just use common sense. You cannot say that Art and Blow is racist. Art and Blow like black people more than white people. Okay.
Yeah, and I like everybody alike, really.
Yeah,
but,
exactly.
But if I had to do something for my people, of course I'm gonna do it.
Exactly. So you can't really say a white man is racist.
Exactly. When he's gonna do something for his people,
he's supposed to.
Exactly.
I mean, that's just the literal.
It's the culture. It's the culture of the thing. Okay, if I was born black, I'm in the black country. I'm supposed to try to do something for my people.
Yeah.
If you were born Indian, you're supposed to try to do something for your Indian people. If you was born white, you're supposed to do something for your white people. Yeah. Me personally, I'll do something for anybody that I can.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whether you white, black, or indifferent. But I mean, if I had to do something for somebody first starting out, of course, because that goes back to the same thing that we talking about that border. Take care of home first.
Yep.
That's what we're talking about. The Bible even tells you, take care of your home.
Yep. And that's just like what I was saying. They keep all this stuff from us. Just like they say stupid stuff like trickle down don't exist. That is the biggest lie I've ever heard in my life.
I'm telling you,
because if I got a cousin that's got a detailing business and he washing trucks at Amazon, how is that not trickle down? That's my cousin, my family member who went and bought a truck, a pressure washer, and a dango generator could be out there on Amazon property washing trucks for the richest man on the planet.
Exactly.
How's that not trickle down?
Yeah. You getting the money that he's getting, you getting money from him.
And then y'all ladies will go get y'all paycheck, go get your nails done, go get your toes done, go get your hair done, go get all this stuff done. That's trickle down.
It's gonna come all the way down.
It come all the way from the top all the way to the bottom.
Yeah.
Anybody that's got their own business is a perfect example
A trickle down. Right. Because that money got to come from the top all the way to the
come
bottom.
from the top. Because when you go to work, you make the money from the top. That's coming from the top down. Exactly. And then when you go spend it, anything that we spend our money on is trickle down.
Absolutely. And that's just a fact. But they would have you to say that it ain't. They would also have you to say that, you know, they need to pay more money, more taxes, all of this stuff, not knowing that. You want to see a trickle down? Hey, there's a trickle down right here, Blow. Okay, I want to tax the rich. You tax the rich and a loaf of bread go up. Is that not trickle down? That's trickle down. Okay, you tax the rich and gas go up. That's trickle down. Yep. Anytime you put more burden on somebody else and it comes back to you, it trickle back down. Yep. And so that's not a good policy, bro. You know, that's not a good way to think. What about stop spending, stop government spending? Now I don't need to tax nobody. What about cut back on all of this extra stuff you've given away, throwing away money, and now you don't have to be worried about taxing nobody? What about that part? They won't mention that part. That's what I'm saying. The stuff, they won't mention it. They won't tell you that. All they will mention is that it sounds good. Tax the rich more money. Make them pay their fair share. That sounds really good until you go into it a little bit further. Well, now, wait a minute. That sounds good, except for, won't that come back to me?
It's always going to come back to you.
But they won't tell you that.
The richest people in the world, the ones that everybody are always pointing the finger at, like the rich people in the world, those are some of the most responsible people in the world.
Absolutely.
Because if I got a trucking business and I got 500,000 trucks running up under my company, if you tax me, I'm pretty sure that, okay, it might take away some of my vacationing, but it's probably going to take 50,000 more trucks out of the equation.
Yeah, exactly.
More opportunity for more people.
Exactly. That's the problem with all of that. And they won't tell you that. It's just like I said, that was the answer to the question. I seen somebody that back there with a real good answer. I seen a couple of people. I might split the $20 up between the two because I seen a couple good answers. We'll go back and find it. And if you get a cash out for extra $10,
give the question and answer again, Art.
Okay.
We're going through the roof gap. Boy, rent ain't never stopping, boy. Rent is on a upward up.
Well, you be living in a cardboard box.
Rent is on an upward up, baby.
The question was, why can't we see what's going on? That was the question. Why, out of everything that's going on, why can't we see it? And the answer was because they never show it to you. That's why you can't see what you can't see. You can't see what ain't been shown. They do not show it to you. They do not show you. They'll show you a side, but they won't show you that side. Yep. That's why we can't see it. That's why most people can't see it. They're only looking at one side of it because they never show it to you. If you get up in the morning, turn your TV on, and you turn it on to the news, and they're going to be talking about, well, Donald Trump ain't no good. That's the only side you done seen. That's the only side you done heard. You get in your car, they telling you something else. That's what you heard. You heard that side. You get into work, you hear that side. You get on your phone. That's the algorithm takes you back. That's what you hear. That's because you never seen anything else.
Yep, and then you can't even speak on the other side because that's false information.
Because you haven't seen the other side. You only seen one side. They didn't show you both sides. They never showed you the other side. You know, the only reason people know about the border now is because they see it. They don't have to show it to you. They see it in their community. Those people up in Chicago, we showed you the clips. They've been over there talking about these immigrations and you're not giving us nothing because they see it for themselves. They didn't show it to you, but you just happen to see it. That's how you woke up to that part. Yep. But it's a lot of more parts like that. Yep. That's my point. You know, it's a lot of parts like that you don't see. Why you don't see them? Because they don't show it to you. Mm-hmm. That's why. You wake up and they show you what you want to hear on your favorite news station. You get on your favorite radio station and Charlamagne tell you what he wants you to hear. You look at Whoopi Goldberg at High Noon and she told you, and all of them got the same message. Yep. All of them have the same message. Until you start breaking away from that and start getting more diverse in your listening and more diverse in what's going on and you checking out other things, then you won't see it. And that's a fact. Right. Yeah, that's what we're talking about right now. Man, it's time for us to get real, understand what's going on, and execute a good plan. Yep. You know, execute a good plan of action. if you start paying attention and start looking and stop looking at what they show you and start looking at other stuff for yourself, then I guarantee you'll start getting it. You'll start seeing
We got
what's
enough
going
people
on.
in here. I want everybody here to give them the litmus test. We need a litmus test for the people. Who
Okay.
you need to run from? And we're looking for a candidate coming up in the upcoming election.
First of all, anybody talking about sending money to Ukraine, dismiss them. Okay. The second thing is anybody talking about men and women's sports, get rid of them. Okay. The third thing is anybody leaving these borders open and letting everybody come out and getting the money, dismiss them. Okay. If anybody in the schools preaching all this transgenderism on kids 10, 12, 11, 13 years old, dismiss these clowns. That's a litmus test, man. If you see anybody agreeing with all of this stuff, get rid of them people. They're not no candidate for nothing, nowhere. I don't care if he's your congressman, senator. I don't care if he's the preacher. If he's telling you this crap, get rid of him. That's your litmus test. Yep. That's how you know.
Yep. And freedom of speech a big one too.
Yeah,
definitely freedom of speech. Boy,
yeah,
gosh almighty, they killing that.
Yeah, freedom of speech.
We probably gonna get flagged for this video.
Exactly. We can't say what we want to say no more. Wonder why? We used to could. You can't even get on the platform. If they can deplatform a whole president of the United States, you are nothing.
And one thing about it, it even said in the Constitution, you got the right to tell a lie.
You absolutely.
We should be able to come on here and tell lies if that's what we're doing.
Yeah, exactly. And whether you listen to it or not, it's going to be up to you.
Yep.
Yeah. And we should be able to do that. That's what you call freedom of speech. But then they come up with all this other little stuff.
Never would have thought of it that way. And that's why we're here.
Exactly.
That's what our speaking on it.
Exactly. You don't think of it that way because they don't want you to think of it that way. They want you to think of it in terms of being mad. They want you to think of it in terms of being racist.
Scared.
Yeah, scared, racist. That's how they want you to think of it, and that's what you hear. That's what they put to you every day, all day.
Every day, all day.
Yeah.
If you listen to it, we got millionaires on the radio telling you that you oppressed.
Yeah, and you're a millionaire. You gonna tell me I'm impressed? What about telling me how I can get what you got?
Exactly.
Not no oppressed. They should be encouraging, not hindering, and that is a hinder.
Never united. Can't put a dollar together.
That's a
big. There should be somewhere right now, open pot, where anytime you just thought about, man, I'm for the culture, you could just throw $1 in
it. That's it. We should have that, and we should be able to come together. Don't you know, with all the money that Black people spend, we will be the 6th largest nation in the world. We'll be the 6th largest nation.
Well, just the money we spend.
Just what we spend every year. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? But we can't put 2 pennies together to get a building downtown down here and say this is just for us.
And me and I was gonna try to do it, but you know what? Every time we come on here, shoot, I got on a new chain, I got on a new watch, blow them dipping in the money.
And we don't want to deal with that because that's what you're gonna be saying.
Blow them dipping in the money. We already living like this, but they go swear we dipping in the money.
Yeah, we already, I gotta add another chain. I know he went in the money.
Send me my money back. Now we gotta divvy up the money. We halfway about to have something. We about to try to make a purchase, and now we gotta go send some people some money back.
Yeah, that's why we ain't messing with it until you can understand that that's where we need to go. And we get enough people. We're gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna tell you that now. We're gonna keep doing this till we feel like everybody understands. Right now, we ain't even started. We ain't even broke the ice. But we glad y'all keep tuning in every week. I know that. I thank God for y'all, all y'all that's in this quay today. Me and Blow give out money. Why? Because we was paying for a studio from the beginning, and then now we don't have to pay for it, so we just give that money to y'all. That's how we do it. Hey, we want to give back in whatever way we can, but hopefully we can give back in knowledge, most of all, so you can start opening your eyes up. We're not telling you to do nothing that's going to hurt you. We would never do that, So y'all always understand that. Give us a call, 704-449-6563. Like and share the page, and you'll get a cash out.
We got a caller. Go ahead, caller.
Hey.
How you doing?
Hey, this is Tammy. How y'all doing?
Hey, what's happening, Tammy?
All right. I'm having problems commenting. Am I doing something wrong?
Oh no, they might be the powers to be.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. Yes, sir.
Probably so. I have a lot to say.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we listening to you. Go ahead.
Well, Blow, first of all, keep saying you got on a new watch and Art got on a new necklace, that's not a reason to not do anything.
Well, it is. Well, it's not. But the problem gonna come in when we raise some money. Everybody see that's it's not a problem for you, but it's gonna be a problem for somebody.
Exactly.
See, that's how our people do. Before they try to build up and push, hey, send more money, they gonna be watching us.
Yeah.
Y'all know how to falsify books. Just say you collect 1,000 and you collect 2,000, then we won't question your necklace and your
Hey, look, that right there, that's gonna be the problem, right?
Yeah,
there.
it sure is.
Everybody know black people steal.
Hey, but see, one thing about it is it's about doing something that ain't been done.
Exactly.
But you know what? Even a nonprofit organization, the top 3 people get paid. So if you and Art get paid for collecting money, it's not illegal.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. But I'm gonna tell you something. I wouldn't want to get paid for collecting money. Let me make my own money. Well, if we get money, let me make my own money still. And if we just collect it, we collecting it for a person. See, it's all about what's really in your heart. We don't give out money because we just want to get out, because I don't care about people. We get that out because it might just help somebody. I mean,
well, you're talking about how the rich get richer because they are shrewd with their money. You give out these cash apps, they're deductible. This is charity. You're giving out contributions.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. But, you know, one thing I have learned over the course of my life is you can't beat God given. I don't care how I give it out, it's going to come back.
That's true.
And it comes back 100-fold. So I don't mind giving it out. Why? Because I know it always come back 100-fold.
Okay, well, I'm not going to give you my cash out. I'm just going to give you my bank account number.
Charitable. but all seriousness, that is something that me and Art do want to try to do for the culture, push the culture forward. But you know, at the same time, we don't want to, you know, create headaches for ourselves by trying to do the right thing.
Exactly.
Well, you know, let me say this, and I'm gonna hang up. Everybody concentrate on the needy and children and single mothers, but they're an overlooked group, and that's the group of senior citizens.
Yeah.
A newborn baby gets $65 worth of food stamp and WIC. Why do you need food stamp for a newborn baby when you're already getting WIC and you can't eat? And a senior citizen gets $13 worth of food stamp.
Wow. Yes. Man, I didn't know that. That's a lack of information.
That's an overlooked community.
Yeah.
They give out these turkeys. They was giving out turkeys and hams in the project. That's where all the food stamps at. Give them out to the senior buildings.
Right. Mm-hmm. I agree.
That's right.
You know, and we ought to look into that more about what they're doing for the seniors. But see, you know, them seniors done paid into taxes their whole life. Yeah. And they don't give them nothing back but a hard way to go. You know, that's what we talking about. We bring that to the forefront now. They work their whole life and they give in taxes and pay taxes and all that. And then you got to bring somebody else in and take care of them and won't take care of your senior citizens.
So guess what? We got to put our arm around them and take care of them like they took care of us when it wasn't a thing called food stamp and HUD.
Right. Well, what we really ought to do is make our government do what they supposed to do because they're the ones that was taking their money.
Yeah, but you know how it goes. When a black man make $1, it was worth $1. You know what I'm saying? When he made it worth $2. When he get it back, it's only worth a quarter.
Absolutely, it's worth a quarter. That's all it's going to be worth.
We got to put the other 75 cents.
Well, I mean, if we start addressing some of these tax issues, okay, when you get paid, they take taxes. You go spend it, they take taxes. You buy something, you pay taxes on what you buy.
Yep. You got to pay taxes on the yearly to keep it.
Exactly. Every year. So now I just use all my money that's been taxed to death by the time I buy something. And then to keep it, I still pay taxes on it every year.
Right. That's why you have to claim it. You have a business. This podcast is a business. You can claim a portion of your light bill. You can claim your cell phone. You have to know better to do better. Absolutely.
And that's what we're talking about tonight. We don't know it because they don't tell us. They make sure they don't tell us, and that's the reason we don't know it. Yep. They'll give us one side, and that's the only side. You know what side they give us? Is we got to pay taxes. Mm-hmm. They don't tell us how to get out of taxes.
But this ain't slavery. We can read now. We have the internet.
And that's what we preach.
We've been preaching.
That's what we preach. It's different. It's different. We ain't got to go through it.
Exactly.
Exactly. But that's our biggest problem that we'll be having with our people is that we are not back in those times.
Exactly.
But they want our minds to stay.
That's where they want us to stay. I'm not. I wasn't in Jim Crow. I know nothing about it, but they want me knowing about Jim Crow. Why? They want to make me mad. You know.
Well, I'm gonna say this, you two guys, you know, I don't agree with everything you say, and I'm very vocal if I don't. But on a whole, I respect y'all, and y'all need to do what you're doing on a bigger platform because you deserve a bigger platform.
Yes, man. We got one coming.
Yeah, we got one coming, and we thank you so much. Make sure you put your Cash App up. You have a blessed day, and we just thank you for everything you shared.
All right, y'all. I'll see y'all next week.
All right. Bye-bye. Absolutely. We want to give a shout out to everybody on here tonight, man. Y'all good people. Y'all show up every time we come on the platform, and we appreciate that for real, for real. Start making sure you put your Cash Apps up. We got bigger things planned coming this year. We just hope to get bigger, expand a little more, and do the right thing.
We just want you to just pay attention when you, like Art said, when you're watching the news, pay attention to what they say. You'll start to be able to see through this stuff.
Absolutely.
And I mean, you'll really start to see through it. Like when you listen to stuff that come out of the Charlemagne and DL and Steve Harvey in their mouth, some of the stuff they say about us being oppressed and about Jim Crow and all this stuff, like they have fantasies of going back to slavery.
Exactly.
They want to lash on their ass so bad. We are not slaves. We got to get out of that mentality.
Absolutely. All right, we're going to go back through and find those two people that made those two comments. Look for an extra $10 a piece. Okay, y'all split the 20. Yep. All right, one thing for certain.
Two things for sure.
We're going to tell the truth.
Because it's time.
It's time to tell the truth. And the truth hurts.
You already know.
Peace out.
Peace out.